I'm here to talk to you about. Okay, we all know government shutdown. Well, it does affect you. Tuition and fees and books are on hold. University is aware. We had this happen last year. How long will it last? We do not know. We just hope that it kind of gets through in the next 30 days. But I need to inform you of it because I don't want any of you to kind of go into a panic about it. It is something that as soon as it is cleared, we will pay it out, okay? You might start getting notices from the university. Save those notices, just make sure you read them, make sure there's nothing out of the ordinary. But as far as late fees specifically related to tuition and fees only, required fees only related to tuitions, any late fees related to that, we will have removed and worked out with the university. If there's a late fee related to something that is on you, we will not get involved. Okay, so you can kind of hold your questions in your anticipation of trying to come by the office and ask the question, when's my tuition to get paid? Stipend. You should, keyword is should, be received. If you've already started receiving your stipend, you should still continue to receive your stipend. Will there be a possibility of a delay in your stipend? Yes. That is a possibility. How long? Once again, I do not have that answer, as they do not have that answer. As information flows down, I promise I will keep you informed. But just prepare yourself because the hit does affect you. If those of you that should have been getting stipend and have not still received stipend, there are kinks in that as well, as we have informed you. That is also part of it. You're also going to get affected, okay? So there shouldn't be, but is there any questions specifically tuition, fees, books related?
Good morning, Charlie Flight. Ma'am, if our Bursar account has been on lockdown and that prevents us from registering for classes next year, do we have to go to the Bursar's office to get that cleared?
If you have, do you know the reason why?
It just said because I have an outstanding balance on my Bursar.
Okay,
so
in that event, go ahead and send me an email, be as detailed about what's going on with your account. I will talk to them, because that is where we also can get involved. Your outstanding balance has to do with tuition and fees. If there's anything else that doesn't relate to us, then they'll try to point you in the right direction. But if it is related with us paying your tuition and fees, we can get involved.
If you haven't tried to register today, you can try again, because Paula unlocked those yesterday.
Good. Any other questions? Okay. AS100s. How many of you did not sign up for a PT uniform? How many of you did not read the email? Okay, you've missed your deadline. The email was very clear. The email was sent out on Tuesday. You had Tuesday, Wednesday, all day Thursday, okay? In that email, it specified what you needed to do. Yes, sir.
Cadet Malera, Bravo Flight. Does this also apply to crosstown students?
Yes, there was a specific note to crosstown students that if you are a crosstown student, you are to email me for an appointment as soon as possible. Because you're not required to be here Tuesday or Wednesday, only on Thursday.
Okay, thank you.
So, here's the deal. How many of you were again? Please raise your hands. Okay. Out of everyone who raised your hand, if you have been informed that you are not to get a uniform because you did not meet standards for PFD, then this doesn't apply to you. There should only be maybe one or two that might have gotten that email. For the rest of you, if you're crosstown, I expect an email today. Before you go home, as soon as you're all done, basically I come in tomorrow morning and I have an email from a crosstown cadet requesting a time and a date that you are available, that you're able to be here, and I will work with you. As far as for those who are local, I would highly recommend that you start paying attention to your email and meeting deadlines. That goes also for crosstown cadets. It does not exempt them. The difference with crosstown cadets is that they're only able to be here once a week. Those who are local are able to be here every day. Those sign-up sheets have been there for 3 days. So I need you to ensure that before you leave today, find a way to get into that building and sign up today. I will repost out those notes downstairs in the second floor, right next to the issue in kind room, and you will have till I get in tomorrow morning to sign in. Any questions?
If you don't sign up tonight, you won't have a PT uniform until next semester.
Correct. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mayor.
On that note of trying to get in the building, do not Jimmy the lock, try to pry it off or break in the building. I will be here till about 10 o'clock tonight, so I will let you in. We had somebody try to break into the building last night, jacked up the door, we got to fix it today, so I don't want to fix it again tomorrow. Nobody's going to break into the building, right? Good, all right. So on the note of money, how many of you would like some more money for school? A few of you, right? Okay. And I bet you might have some interest in aviation. If you're coming into the Air Force, there's some sort of interest in aviation. Then we've got, you're probably a freshman, sophomore, junior, first year seniors. You guys are getting ready to graduate next, or like here, next semester. You don't have to listen to this. But there is an organization called the Dedallions. They have upwards of $2,000 to give out per year, matched with national assets to have a total disbursement of $4,000. So $4,000 for a year, $2,000 per semester. Sounds like a pretty good deal that some of you might be interested in. Again, it's the Dedallion organization. We can go on the dedallion.org and find out. For those of you who don't know what the Dedallions are, there's all kinds of military fraternal organizations out there. Let's see, it's looking to award money by next April. So the package requirements will need to be turned in by Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving's in November. That gives you 2 months, approximately 60 days to put this package together if you so desire. So go to that page. If you have any further questions, you can ask me afterwards. Again, I'll be here till about 10. And specifics are it's going to be based on financial need and statement. So if you have a need of $10,000 and you're currently getting $20,000 for school, you don't really have a need. You have a surplus. If you need $20,000 for school and you only have 15, you have a $5,000 need. So that $4,000 might help you pay that off. You do not have to be pilot qualified or have a pilot slot. So the Dedallions exist to foster military aviation. Everybody should be wanting to foster military aviation since you're in the Air Force, right?
Yes, sir.
That is all.
Now cadets, enjoy your Air Force news.
With the headlines, I'm Senior Airman Alina Richard. In a memo, Deputy Defense Secretary Ash Carter said although Defense Department officials believe a government shutdown can be avoided at the beginning of the new fiscal year, they want DoD employees prepared for the possibility. For more information, visit the Office of Personnel Management's website. Since its first arrival in 2011, the F-35 has become much more than an airplane showcasing state-of-the-art technology. For the responsible men and women of the 33rd Fighter Wing at Eglin Air Force Base, Florida, it's spawned a completely new culture and way of life. The Every Airman Counts Sexual Assault Prevention and Response Program blog continues to get airmen talking about ways to combat sexual assault within the military. To participate in the discussion, visit AFLINC. That does it for the headlines. I'm Senior Airman Alina Richard.
Great stuff. Really enjoyed that. So now,
The Raptor Cafe is Joint Base Langley.
watch next week. Tune in. 4:35. Be back in this auditorium. We're gonna hold mentor-mentee time. You have your phones, set your watches. anything you do with your mentees, with your mentor-mentee parents, feel free. We actually encourage you to utilize the lounge upstairs. Maybe step outside here, be cognizant of your surroundings. Don't be too loud, there may be classes or meetings going on within the building. So, with that being said, 4:35, back here.